Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum dear viewers. I hope you all are doing well. Today we will learn the 16th lesson of Norani Qaida, Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. Okay, first get a little understanding of this lesson. The meaning of Tafkheem is to pronounce the letter in the thick tone, and Tarqeeq is to pronounce the letter in a thin tone. Alif, Lam and Ra are sometimes pronounced in a thick tone and sometimes in a thin tone. Alif will be pronounced in thick tone if it is preceded by a letter that is pronounced in thick tone, and it will be pronounced in thin tone when preceded by a letter that is pronounced in thin tone. Lam. If the letter before the Lam of Ism Jalalat Allah has a fatah, zabar or dhamma pesh on it, then the Lam of Ism Jalalat Allah will be pronounced in a thick tone. And if the letter before the Lam of Ism Jalalat Allah has a kasra, zair below it, then the Lam of Ism Jalalat Allah will be pronounced in a thin tone. Every Lam other than the Lam of Ism Jalalat Allah will be pronounced in a thin tone. The condition for when the letter Ra is pronounced in a thin tone: when it has a fatah, zabar or dhamma pesh on it, when it has a fatahatan, two zabar or dhammayatan, two pesh on it, when it has a vertical fatah, khali zabar, when the letter before a ra sakina has a fatah, zabar or dhamma pesh, when there is a kasra, aridya, temporary zair before a ra sakina, when there is a kasra zair before a ra sakina in the preceding word, when a letter of musta'aliya comes after a ra sakina in the same word. The conditions for when the letter ra is pronounced in a thin tone: when there is a kasra zair or kasratan, two zair below it, when there is an asli kasra, original zair before a ra sakina in the same word, when there is a ya sakina before a ra sakina. Haraka, aridya, temporary. In the Holy Quran there are some words which begin with the letter alif which has no haraka. So whichever haraka one will apply to such an alif during its pronunciation will be aridya, temporary in the word irji'i. This haraka is temporary, aridya. The kasra zair is aridya, mean temporary. Note, ra sakina will be pronounced in a thick tone when in the same word the letter coming before it has a kasra asliya, original zair below it, and the letter coming after it is a musta'aliya. Example, mirsadin. Okay, let's start. Qala sirata sirajan kana malan mafazan talibu tabu khalidan abidun ghasiqin ta'amin. Okay, in the next part of the video we will practice our lesson, remaining lesson. Okay, in the next part of the video we will practice our remaining lesson. Okay.